Okay, random build and chat live stream. We're in the back room. Maybe it's going live just now. All right. Hopefully you don't hear a car alarm in the background. There's like a neighbor that can't control his car alarm for the last 20 minutes, and it's off right now, but we'll see what happens. Say hi to my friends, Larry Legend.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, how you doing?
Awesome, man.
Great. Troy, Agent Smock is burning up in California.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
It's hot in here. It's pretty much hot everywhere. I know Denver gets hot, and it's 80 plus out here. I don't know why we don't have the AC on, other than it's nice to have. Like, it's cool. Like, it'll be like 65 in the morning, but then
Yeah,
it's like
it
85.
has been getting nice and cool overnight, which is cool. Literally. And we do a pretty good job of, like, once we've captured a bunch, once the house is cooled down, we just close it up and just keep all that cool air in the house and seal up the house, and then pray that we can make it to like the afternoon before we need to kick on the evaporative cooler and start battling the temperatures. But then we're fortunate because we're on the east side of a mountain, so the afternoon sun stops beating on my house a little bit earlier than most people. So
oh yeah, sun goes down in the west.
Got that going for me.
And then you're on the west side of the city, so you're like higher elevation than like the airport.
Yeah, I think we're at about. Well, let me tell you. I should just know what the elevation of my house is right off the top of my head, but I don't.
Where 34 or what is it? You're probably at 5,400.
Where's my I have an altimeter, I swear. Where is it?
All the city signs out there, instead of population, say elevation.
Yes, they do. This is a true
fact.
fact.
If you ever live in Colorado or drive through Colorado,
like, yeah, I mean, you'll go thousands of feet from one end of town to the other. It's
yeah.
And then if you start driving up in the mountains, that's like everybody wants to know how high I am in Vail and Breckenridge and Beaver Creek and blah blah blah. Seriously.
Well, we're just hanging out, shooting the breeze, talking about some Lego mocks. I have a mock I was commissioned to do, and I got it in front of me, so I might switch my camera here. Let's see if I can figure all that stuff out. Settings. That's not it, is it? That's a different angle. Let's see. Did it switch for you? That is a different angle. Okay.
Hey, look at that.
I don't know how well I'd be able to see this stuff.
It's pretty good. I mean, that camera's a little blurry, but we can kind of see what you're doing.
It'll auto focus too when I bring something closer. So right here, I really like the newer segment in the back. It's just like a big reception area for like weddings and stuff. It's kind of nano scale, so
that's cool.
1 to 100. 150, something like that. These are identical little pieces that are modular, so I can take them and click them together like so. And
nice.
There's water on this side of it. This is not much to like to show. Like, there's my water feature. I don't know.
Sometimes simpler is better.
And then this is the main attraction, of course. So this is looking good.
Oh yeah, that's what I remember seeing.
So
Cool.
I've got minifigs here, but it's really nano fig scale.
Mm.
So
That's
this,
okay. They won't.
So you can see the big opening here. That's about the size of this building. And the modular should, actually I got to work on how that modular fits in there. So you can walk out of this building into this outdoor, at least open to the air, like reception area. And that's the next commission I'm working on. So I need to make two little simple little yard areas right here off to the side. And so I got just some simple half base plates that are gonna click in right here, click in over here, and I might just brick those up real quick. And if I get wild, I might work on the back of this or something. But I need this done by the end of the month, so we're 1 week in, and I really need to get on it. You're over 6,000? Wow. Yeah, once you hit the foothill.
Apparently I'm sinking. Recalculating.
Changing.
Yeah, 6,000 feet.
That's funny. The Brick Babe is here. What's up, the Brick Babe? How you doing?
Hey, Brick
We're
Babe.
just doing a little building chat. No biggie, just kind of hanging out.
Just chilling.
So I made this thing first, and I kind of got like, you're not even gonna. I made it modular, so the chimneys pop off.
Are you sure? Are you sure you just didn't break it?
It happens on screens, right?
The
roof comes off.
Cool. How'd you make the roof? Is it just slopes?
It's just plates. It's not even slopes.
Oh, seriously?
We already went through this, remember?
Well, I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to download an altitude map app.
But it looks like slopes.
It does. It actually looks
from the
at a distance. It looks like, like a Spanish clay roof.
So I have the Spanish clay roof half cylinder pieces in bulk, and I ordered them from Bricks and Pieces Lego. So they invoiced me just like yesterday. So that means it's shipping, like they made it.
Cool. I'll be right back.
So I might have like hundreds of little round things to put on this roof soon. And but my deadline's coming up, so I got to get this thing done, and then just add those onto the roof. So that part comes off, and then yeah, I have this. I popped out a window, or I just left that there. It looks minifig scale, but it's not. It's got a couple bride and grooms on there. Yeah, the Brick Babe knows.
That's good.
With that, she has a good like whole wedding and engagement story. I know. I remember the Brick Babe had a little scene, a bunch of vignettes. So this is kind of my wedding scene. I'm commissioning it. So the guy's his daughter's getting married, I believe. So Shazam. So all bricks count. Yeah, see. Yeah. Wedding Planet for 10 years. Yeah. I know. It's like how long I've been doing Marvel Cities, and it takes you 10 years to collect a bunch of stuff and then have like a whole planet or galaxy in my case, right? So this is a commission build, and Larry's working on a mock. He's doing a different scale. He's doing micropolis scale.
Indeed. So I'm doing this beachfront. Turn it this way, maybe. So we're doing a beachfront. I got my Lego lighthouse in there.
Microscale lighthouse.
Microscale, my name.
And it looks a lot like the new set.
Well, that was the idea.
That was intentional, right?
It was intentional. It was completely intentional. I positioned the cave and the house and lighthouse and the dock as much as I could.
Cool.
And then I've got this like beachside amphitheater, like an open air. I mean, for those people that are from California, you might have seen something similar.
Yeah, we've got something like that for sure.
Yeah.
Got the Hollywood
then,
Bowl. Got the
yeah.
Santa Barbara Bowl.
And then I've kind of got, like there's a beachside parking lot right over here. That's gonna be my lifeguard station. And a little bit of the little shops that you have along the beach. And of course it's not going to the beach if you don't have a plane flying banners.
That's
Could put another good sky thing is when I was last flying a plane, you could we came down in hot air balloons.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, when I was like flying, well, I wasn't flying back, but we ran in. We didn't run into them, but in our landing area there were hot air balloons. So
okay. I see.
Micro scale hot air balloons could be
Ooh. Jesse's got me thinking.
And it only have to be like a 4x4 round, this or that.
Yeah. We can totally do that. Do a balloon festival over here somewhere. I don't know. But I've got to do 2 more here for the time being. I mean, we're supposed to be doing this as a lug, so I'm trying to get, we're really trying to drum a lot of participation up because we have a lot of new members, and some people have inventory of brick and some don't. And we're trying to okay, so let's do something where everybody can participate, because the nice thing about doing Micropolis is that it does not need a lot of parts. If you have a small collection, you can easily do a Micropolis. If you do start getting pick-a-brick stuff where you have a lot of one element, those really go well towards making, like skyscrapers and things like that. So that was kind of the idea behind that. So we have that as our monthly build challenge, as well as 2 events that we've got coming up where we're going to display it. But I think we've got, it's 14 by 6, 16 by 16 Micropolis base plates. So pretty decent size. I think we're actually going to have it bigger. If people really once they start building with Micropolis, they're going to realize I can easily build, 4 city blocks or 8 city blocks.
Yeah. It's not very hard. Yeah, it's not hard to go big.
It's not.
Yeah. Easy to get out of control.
Get crazy.
So Micropolis, I believe, had a birthday because
I believe it did.
Because our lug, twin lug, has claimed to be the inventor of the modular Micropolis scale.
Affirmative. We use the twin lug standard.
The twin lug standard, yes. People go to when they say, "How do I find out how to build a Micropolis?" Go to twinlug.com or .org. I don't even know. I've got a Discord for it. And
let me guess, you invented it.
We invented it.
Oh, I said you.
It was a little before my time, but I will ride the bandwagon.
Sure.
I'm in the club.
That's right.
So I don't know. They were talking about a bunch of stuff on the Discord here, and it's a little more than I can handle.
Yeah, I'm just being a basic AFOL today, building the set.
Nothing wrong with that. What set were you building?
Set 80035 Monkey Kid. It's
Oh,
the
cool.
spaceship.
Spaceship.
Got some really good parts.
Ah. Lighthouse down. Lighthouse down.
Dang.
What?
Those dang lighthouses, even the small ones, like it's so hard to stud them together.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We had a micro scale one on a little layout thing too, and it just.
It's made of 10 pieces. We're good.
Did you put a light in it? So we like strung a light up it.
Stop.
The only thing holding it together was the wire like strung through the
Oh,
middle.
seriously? That's pretty funny.
Yeah, like
it
would just fall apart if you looked at it wrong.
Well, the problem is I've got this upside. I need that long pin to secure it into, because it's an upside down radar dish, to put it down into the main shaft of the lighthouse.
So are we going to talk about the Black Panther set?
Oh boy,
Let's talk about it.
We can and should. I didn't even think about that. Let me pull up a shared screen.
Because that's what's been on my mind a little bit.
All right. Let's wait on that until I have something to share. In case I share the wrong thing. Let's see here. There we go. Black Panther. Bust.
I mean, I think it looks really good. I don't think anyone, except for like 12 people, are going to buy it. Unless you're like Emmasaurus, who just gets one for free in the mail.
You could be in the land if you want, Larry.
I want to be her.
Just got to be in there.
Let's try this guy's Jay's Brick Blog. Oh, and there are the ads. There were like no ads until I went live. Okay.
Right. I mean, when I very first glanced at it, I thought it was just going to be like another helmet, but then I, started really looking at it. I'm like, oh, dang, that thing's big. I mean, his head is on scale to like R2-D2.
Yeah. It's pretty, it's not one-to-one scale, but
all I can think of is like, okay, how do I take red and black and redo it?
Yeah, I think they're smart because, there are a lot of mock people that once, like Brickheads came out and everybody was doing custom Brickheads. And then the bust, the little mini bust Star Wars helmets came out, people doing mocks of that. So now we have another scale where you can steal the form and change the color.
That's going to be tough, though. I mean, if you want to do any kind of exposed skin, getting a lot of pieces in the different flesh tones is tough. All the nougats will be tough, but if you want to do helmets, then I mean, I'm just waiting to see Darth Vader in that scale. I know somebody's going to do it.
Yeah, I'd like to see another Marvel hero like Wolverine or Ghost Rider would be awesome.
Oh, dude! Oh my gosh!
You know what I mean?
I'm writing that down.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a Ghost Rider with
that'd be
lit
so
up
cool.
flames?
I would buy it. If it was $350, I'd buy it. Because I don't know. If it was done right. but it's just that price is very off-putting.
Ridiculous,
This
dude.
guy's
That's the other thing. It's like you have to be. I think you just have to be like a diehard Black Panther fan
Yeah.
to get that. Because if you're an AFOL, are you going to get that? Because Black Panther is, he's not the biggest Marvel hero.
He's like B, right? B category, comics
Kind
wise.
of. I mean, he is popular, and I think that because of the passing of Chadwick Boseman,
Yeah,
there's a little bit of that.
a
But
good
at the same
point.
time, it's like I don't know that that's enough. If you had the same scale in Iron Man, I bet a ton of people would buy it.
If I knew Chadwick Boseman personally, yeah, maybe. But I don't. I'll just
Right.
I'll honor him by watching his movie.
the hands. This guy's saying are close to the Nano Gauntlet, Infinity Gauntlet
Really?
Oh, wow, that is big.
scale hands, which are pretty close to just like life size. It's a life size bust.
Cool.
Well, yeah, 350 buckaroonies for not quite 3,000 pieces. A lot of black, some cool silver, and then the interiors mix of there's some purple and pink mixed in with the grays. Just I don't know. Yeah, I kind of am trying to back off my Lego purchases so that I'm buying stuff with minifig scale only stuff.
Well, that was the big turnoff for me with this. Is it didn't even come with a minifigure.
Yeah, is there how about a custom
Price
minifig?
point, there should be at least one minifigure in there.
Hidden right down there by the sign.
I mean, I'm digging a lot of the techniques. I mean, if you looking at his face, everything's at a 45-degree angle. Up by his eyebrows and the forehead area.
Yeah, on the side here is definitely 45-degree angle.
All I want to see is lots of mocks based on this.
Different characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so I was looking up close, and there are a ton of these parts in black, and they were on the pick-a-brick wall in red. So it's not that I only have one dimension. It's just that Lego doesn't give me a choice when they make a big bust like that. I'm like, oh, gotta do Deadpool.
Well, I think you'll be one of few because it's just too big for people to
It is big.
You just don't dive into the deep end on something like that.
And considering, I mean, all the black parts to that. I mean, there's a lot of cool chrome silver, but it's got like two colors on the outside anyway. I mean, they did show an assembly picture, and so the structure inside is a lot of snot bricks of different colors, but
yeah, it looks like they put it together like a big brick head.
Yeah. Okay.
So no, not putting that one on the wish list.
You can't. You can put it on the wish list. You can just never buy it.
Yeah, right.
There you go. I got so many things on that list.
Like if you want it in a giveaway, I'm not going to give it away.
Right.
Which probably won't happen, but
So Troy, I know we talked a little bit about this, but you guys are you guys putting it on your calendar to go to Brick Slopes next year?
Yes.
Cool.
Brick Slopes and hopefully Virginia. Or
Virginia.
Chicago, depending.
Well, I've got it on my calendar for Chicago and Brick Slopes. So
Nice. I mean, I'd like to get in a room, in the hotel that's attached to the convention center this time.
oh yeah,
But I think that would be a little bit more enjoyable.
definitely. Well, my last roommate was a nightmare, so maybe you. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. It's so funny because so I roomed with, Ken and Randy, and they were great. That being said, they were not as tidy as Jesse is. Jesse's pretty much the perfect roommate. He'd probably have something to say about his roommate who can't seem to come home in a decent hour.
Yeah, you didn't really wake me up though, so I was like,
What?
I mean, I heard when he came in at some ungodly hour and then went back out there. I was like,
Yeah,
whoa. Which
night was that?
I was like, oh, he's coming back. That's not too late. Oh, he's gone back down there. All right.
No, I was just cold.
He came up for a sweatshirt at like 3 a.m.
It was a little earlier than that, but the gist of the story is the same.
Let me grab a couple of big plates.
Yeah, with Brick Slopes, the convention center is a separate building. It's only a convention center. There is no lodging associated with it. But that was fine because pretty much everybody was staying at the one hotel that was like 2 blocks away. I mean, a couple of times, Ken I drove, so I had my car. I didn't need to walk anywhere, but I certainly could have if necessary. But they walked, a couple times between the two, and it's like it was nothing. It was very hot there, but oh man, Salt Lake City, man, it's a beautiful city to be in. I mean, the mountains are amazing right there in the city.
Yeah, I really enjoyed camping up there. So
yeah,
went to Bryce Canyon. Kodachrome Basin, another good one.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
What you got?
I think there's a sidewalk. So if I put this on the side, this comes up to the back. Should have a sidewalk that goes. Yeah.
Does anyone else waste time matching the color of bricks?
Matching the color of the bricks?
Matching the color of the bricks underneath the stuff you're building.
Oh yeah, I do that. Just because sometimes, like, I can tell like what I have a lot of. So if I need different colors for something else, I don't waste them all.
Well, yeah, it's like I've been using a lot of pink 2x4s underneath this stuff because like I never use it for anything else.
Yeah, that's fine.
But like this, I mean, is it necessary to do that? We're just going to bury it? No.
It's called building for fun. You're having fun building.
Thank you, Troy. That's exactly what. It's so nice that I have I don't know. Well, let's see. No, I actually have some.
Oh, guess what, Larry? tried that Jameson orange. It's pretty good.
And
It's pretty good. Like it wasn't amazing, but it was definitely.
But
good.
It wasn't horrible.
No,
I mean,
it wasn't. No, we'll drink
I was
it.
expecting it to be like like Crown Apple or something that was like really syrupy sweet, and it wasn't.
No, I thought it was going to be a little less orange.
Yeah,
from what you were saying, but that's fine.
It's good.
I was hoping like for a hint of orange instead of like full on.
Yeah, and I like that the taste of the orange was more like orange peel rather than
Yeah,
an orange popsicle or something.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Okay. So I had built this entire street right here. Let me do this. If it'll do it with that. The thing about Micropolises is lining up the crosswalks. That is your secret using the twin lug method. And I failed the first time. And I had to go back and I had to redo. In fact, there's another one. I got to redo that one. That's an easy one, though. No, wait. That's good. I am good on that. Never mind. It's just strange because it's 3 studs back from the corners every time. But if you start with the crosswalks, you cannot fail.
Unless you want to get fancy.
Like so. Well, I'm doing basic.
Yeah. Like putting your building at an angle. I did that.
Oh. Putting your building at an angle?
Yep.
What kind
instead of it being like perpendicular with the base plate, you actually put it at like a 45-degree angle.
Oh, you mean like my amphitheater?
Yes. Exactly like that.
Here's how I did it.
Yep.
You make that diamond, and then you just make a... I mean, it's kind of loose in there, but who cares when it's just sitting there?
You could put a 2x2 rotating base.
You could do that. I've done that before as well. I'm kind of a big fan of making a hole to drop stuff down into. We've done that on several large mocks. Okay, time for some road. Now, the trick is, every once in a while, you want to throw down a jumper. So you can put a car in there. I had made a whole bunch of cars for earlier Micropolis. I'm like, just hang on to the cars. Gonna need them later.
True.
Yeah, this one, I'm committing myself to 16 base plates here, because this hotel I want to build is going to be big.
So how many 16 by 16s do you have so far then?
I have built 10 so far. Okay. I have committed to 12 on the spreadsheet, but I really think I want to do because I want to do a big hotel in the corner, like a Miami Beach style resort hotel.
Yeah.
And yes, I think I want to have it kind of at an angle. I might want to do like two. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I also want to take these guys because I have a whole bunch of these that I don't know what to do with.
What is that? I can't tell what they are.
Yeah, it's they use this for the space dock. They use this in the modular space stuff.
Cool. The city sets.
The city sets, yeah, and they've adopted it into a regular standard, I guess you would say. But I'm like, how could you take this? You could make a really cool skyscraper if you stacked them in such a way. Anyway, those are off to the side for something else.
Made bag 3. Finally starting to build the spaceship.
Nice.
Joseph Nails. Oh, hey. This is a building doing a commission for. It is in Minnesota. It's it's called Como Lakeside Pavilion. It's kind of a place you can hang out, have wedding receptions and stuff like that. It's going to be nano scale, even though I have minifigures on here. So I'll switch it out to nanos when I have more of it flushed out. And so right now I'm adding a little sidewalk from the front to the back. There's a big reception area, outdoor breeze. There's a band stage I need to build still, and kind of got some work to do. So thanks for getting me off my butt, Larry.
I would take credit, but you are a monster when it comes to production, so I had no worries.
I wasn't too worried about it. I'm like, I got the whole month, and then and then here I am, I got.
And then you're pulling an all-nighter the night before a con, trying. I know that's what I did.
So, literally, all I need to do is build these things and dress them up a little with some grass. But the back of the building and how it meets that band stage inside the other one is going to be tricky because it's modular. So, but I'm going to be able to take I'll have to take out some of the work I did and change that whole thing.
Oh, so Jesse, you should know that you got the deal of the night the other night. The
deal of the night.
What comics did you buy that?
Oh yeah. So should we do some comic book flexing? I didn't get the She-Hulk yet, but he sold me the whole.
You haven't got that huge box yet.
So hopefully he's sending me. So I bought Scar, the Son of Hulk.
Oh, that's what it was. It was the Scar series. So basically, the two bigger books in that one equated to the price you paid on them, and the other 3 or 4 or 5 books that you got were basically fluff for
free. Yeah. I was like, well, the number one is going for $40 to $80, depending on how you grade it.
Oh yeah.
And he wants $35 for the 1 through 4 and a variant issue.
Oh yeah.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
And as far as we know, Bruce Banner took off in a cigar. What is it called?
In I don't know, Sakar
Cigar,
ship. I don't know, whatever it
cigar
was.
ship. Yeah, it's going back to see the Grandmaster or something. So I think we're gonna see the Son of Hulk, and those are gonna like skyrocket probably.
Dude, they got to do something, man. They got to. I'm about to get. I'm about to just slough off all of my childhood fandoms and not look at anything new and just go back to the old stuff and hide under my rock. I've just been so disappointed lately. It's just sad. It's just sad.
Switch over to DC. And...
No, there's no point in doing that. It's no better. It's never been better.
So I just was perusing some of those comics. And... hold on a bit. And then happened to be watching Stargirl. Season 3 started airing. And, so the comic I got right here. Why can't I find it? Let's just see it.
So, what sounds like a 3D printer in the background?
3D printer.
Sounds like
Is my fan?
Maybe it's just your. Although it's intermittent. Is your fan oscillating?
Yeah, I have a ceiling fan going.
Oh, I don't know if that's it, but maybe.
Well, let's see. I'll mute myself.
Yeah, whatever it was you. It's not that bad. It's not annoying or anything. It's fine.
So I bought these comics a while ago in the bargain bin, Infinity Corp, and it's basically the Injustice Society, and Justice League Society is like the Stargirl and the villains. So like
right,
the Magician and Shade and.
Are you saying that was Bonds' bargain bin? Mike's. Sorry.
Yeah.
His nickname is Bonds, but he doesn't go by that on his stream.
I didn't say that. I just meant, I don't know what I said.
You said you said bargain bin. I was thinking. I want to know if it was.
Yeah, the bargain bin. Mike, I'm basically only buying comics from Mike.
Oh, okay, cool. Wow,
That's where
I feel so
like,
privileged.
My wallet's getting hurt every once in a while, but at least I'm not it's only going to him. So
I'll tell you what, man. If anybody is in the Denver area, Mile High Comics has started to do a new way of getting rid of his pallets of comics, and it's kind of a limited opportunity. If you can get down there and get your hands on some of those long boxes and go through them, I mean, it's time consuming, but basically what he's doing is like, I think it's like $100 you can pick like 32 books of anything, because they're not going through them and seeing what they have yet, because they have he's bought several large collections, and he just doesn't have time. You know, his employees don't have time to go through and see what they have and grade it and price it properly. So they're just like, and he got them at such a deal. He's like, if I'm selling these books at $1 a piece, I'm making money. And Mike found some great deals in there.
that's cool.
It's really cool because, I mean, Mile High Comics is the largest comic warehouse in the country. I mean, if you ever come out here and you're into comic books, make it a point to spend a day down there. It's insanity. The guy who owns it is kind of a weirdo, but He's been doing this for decades. Kind of world famous. Freaking Kevin Smith did a whole YouTube video visit down there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kevin Smith had the Comic Dash.
Oh yeah, did you watch his show?
Show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good show, actually.
Ah, jeez, this thing's gonna hit this thing. Let's have what? Maybe it's just a drawing. Nope. Well, if I put tiles there, they should not be in the way. Right? Oh, it's not even do tile. Maybe too much. Change it to 6. I'm gonna raise the whole thing up. Well, I'm glad I did that because I realized gotta change some of the architecture
What? Oh.
because the grass is hitting like the tile that makes the architecture on the side. And in the front, I have a sidewalk, and on the side, I did it different. So I think I was varying, because of the corner, I did side stud one way and then one brick down or up, but side stud the other way, and it lowers it too much. So
Back to the old drawing board.
I might have to go to that. Well, I have to take it apart to do the back anyway, but now I have something on the side to adjust also. Less. I don't think so. I think I'll just redo that. Darn it.
Do you guys flip your brick separators over this way when you're removing tiles from your base plates?
I do now.
Yeah. Ah.
I don't know how I didn't figure that out earlier, but yeah.
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 But I've been doing that sticker placement thing for a long time now.
Oh, yeah. If I had an X-Acto knife, I would use that. But I don't.
Okie dokie. Looks like I can take out 2 plates and raise it 2 plates. Let's do it on the back corners first since I got to tear out the whole back anyway. It's coming out too. All right. Version 3.1 something. I think I only had a couple of versions. I did this first part pretty quickly.
Well, I'm going to give fair warning. As soon as my wife gets home from book club, we have an appointment to watch something medieval.
Ah,
We got to get caught up.
man, I rewatched Game of Thrones Monday night with roommates. And missed my fantasy football draft.
Oh no!
Oh shoot!
You're such a nerd.
Totally spaced all day. Like went to the park and hung with the family and played bocce ball, and then came home and hung out a little more, and then started watching Thrones or whatever Hot D with the roommates, and forgot about my fantasy football draft. Totally, all day I didn't even think about it. So guess what my team's name?
I don't know.
The Targaryen Dragons.
Nice. Okay, there you go.
I'm like, well, I might as well name them after the show I missed the draft for.
It automatically picks for you, right? You're on the
I got first pick. So I got Jonathan Taylor. And then it would have been fun to do the snake, double pick. But I would, they have a good computer that picks, they don't, they don't pick too many quarterbacks. I got 2, but I didn't get more than 2.
Oh, 2 is all you need.
And then at the very end, it gave me 2 tight ends because they were probably ranked higher than a bunch of scrubby wide receivers. So I might make a change with those last couple of picks, and it's always defense and kicker last. So if the bot's going to do that, I'm actually happy with what I got.
Cool.
I got Brandon McManus.
Okay.
McManus, he used to be a Bronco, right?
He's a Bronco kicker.
He is a Bronco? Oh, he's a kicker. Right, okay. I stopped watching football. I'm sorry.
I only pay attention when I have fantasy, and half the fun is the darn draft.
Right.
And I missed it.
Okay, so how are we doing?
I didn't get a notification. I got a notification like the day before, like your team is gonna draft tomorrow. And I'm like, it would have been good to get an email saying you're drafting in an hour or you're drafting right now. Although I don't know that I was checking my email because I was pretty much binging all 3 episodes of Dragon. And I was upstairs, so I was like just kind of hanging out, so I wasn't watching my phone. But yeah, so I'm kind of bummed, but I didn't get screwed because the bot made some okay picks, and I got the first pick. So I don't know, once you get the first pick, you gotta wait so long for anybody else. There's not too much strategy other than the first 4 rounds.
So have we all heard nothing but bad things about the Lord of the Rings series?
I've been watching it. I'm not horribly disappointed.
Okay, good.
It seems okay. I don't think we've finished. What night does that come out? Is that a Thursday show, a Friday show, a Monday show?
That's a Friday show, I believe.
Friday show. Okay. Yeah, we haven't quite made it to the first 2 episodes. Almost done, but then we're probably going to switch over because we're now an episode behind on House of the Dragon.
What do we got?
Yeah, so if you got to go, I get it.
What?
So
No,
if Larry has
it's
to go, I get it.
it's only when
I
the missus
dropped
gets
off.
home from book club that I have to stop playing.
Isn't that your space though? Does she take that space over or something?
No. But it's like when she gets home and we need. Oh, she says she's driving on my app here. So where is she? Why is she going that way? Yeah, it'll probably be soon. She's on the road.
You tracking her?
Oh, I track her all right. Yeah, we had this for the kids, and kids have all moved out now. But and we're like, if you guys want to take it off, you can. But they're like, no, I think we'll just keep it. Just so you can keep an eye on us and make sure if we ever get abducted, you know where to find us.
True. Yeah. You can
Fair enough.
locate the vehicle easily.
Uh-huh.
It's like an OnStar, your own OnStar.
Pretty much. How is this going to work? I like this entryway for my hotel so far. Although I'm not sure if that's going to be enough for a fountain. Oh. Camera took a dive into the Lego bin. That's awesome. I definitely need a fountain. Fountains are cool. And
the fountain of youth. The fountain of youth in this pile of Lego.
Well, that's not right. We're using these new 1x2 bricks with the side stud.
Oh.
And that's helping me a lot.
I don't have any of those. I do have the 1x1 by 2/3 height with the stud with the hole from the goat boat, as well as the 1x1 brick with the cross axle hole. Those are handy. All right, how do I?
Yeah. Just happened to need them for this project, so I feel like I'm ahead of the game. As I rebuild it.
They had these on the pick-a-brick wall. These 1x1 snot pieces in medium nougat.
Medium nougat? That's not bad.
Oh yeah, that's a good part. And they had the 1x3 double jumpers in black, which is weird. These guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are good to have too.
Yeah.
And where'd it go? And so it just so happened that I was doing this Micropolis, and they had these. Can't have enough blue plates.
Okay.
And they also had these for all you landscaping fans. 2x10 green.
2x10 green.
2x10 green. Okay, I think I'm at a stopping point.
Yeah.
I think my next dive in is going to be quite the dive. So
Well, we made an hour on live, so
Hey,
that works
yeah.
for me. I will end the live stream and see you guys probably Friday night bricks.
We need to work on getting you to the 3,000 subscriber mark. You're
3,000.
almost there. You have 2.98 thousand subscribers.
What? Oh yeah, we're so there, almost there.
Almost there, people. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, as Con would say.
Yes. Not chasing, but if I hit that mark, I will celebrate somehow and do a post and blah blah blah. So until then, thanks for prompting me to get my bricks out, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cool, man.
See ya.